I'm also getting this other message where it's like gossiping about you has become like this minefield. I'm honestly getting, I don't know how this relates to it, but I'm getting gossiping about you and potentially being around your energy. I don't know what that was. Being around your energy has become like walking in a minefield. Okay, it's like they don't know. It's like, it's as soon as it's like, okay, I connect with this thing, and it's like this electrical, there's something about like an electrical current. There's some guys, welcome back to my channel and to another general reading on the collective energies. Remember to take what resonates and leave the rest. If you're new here, my name is Celtae. If you're a returning subscriber, my soul family, love you guys so much. I am so very grateful to all of you for your love, support, like, shares, and comments, most of all your presence. If you want to book a personal reading with me or any of my other services, you can go to celtaecreatrix.com. Without further ado, calling on spirit, please allow me to channel what the viewer needs to hear for their highest good and healing, and so it is. What's going on? Veil Nebula, getting closer to the mysterious and beautiful truth of something. There's something going on. Peeling back the layers, it's like you're an onion. Now we're getting somewhere. Intense, feeling excited, uncontrollable excitement. Intense, something very intense. You're peeling back the layers, covering over something very intense. Getting closer to the mysterious and beautiful truth. Let's see. Fierce. What else, Spirit? Observation. That's been coming up a lot. Observing instead of absorbing something. Absorbing something. Something wants you to absorb. Somebody wants you to absorb something. Or you're trying to get something off. I had a dream the other night that I was putting on this lotion, and then I realized after the fact that the lotion was toxic and it had some sort of poison in it. So I was getting all these wet wipes in this dream, and I was like wiping this lotion off of my body, and I had to like meticulously go over every inch of my body to get this poisonous lotion off of me. Okay, so getting closer to the mysterious and beautiful truth. Observation, erupt. Express your feelings, explode your energy. There could be somebody who is like erupting somehow, like somebody at work, observing someone at work or something that's going on at work. Observe it instead of absorb it, but it's almost like someone is in a funk and you don't want to absorb their energy, so spirit is wanting you to observe it. Fiercely protecting your boundaries at this time. Forgiveness in reverse. Maybe it's hard to forgive someone at work, or something isn't working, or you're trying to forgive something or forgive yourself, or something isn't working and you're taking it out on yourself. Or it's like, are you criticizing yourself? Are you judging yourself? Or it's like instead like observe what you're doing and why you're doing it. Observing, why are you getting upset? You could have even seen some sort of spirit or had a vision come to you when you were out and about. Maybe somebody's walking around. There's something about walking around a city, maybe walking in the countryside, going for long walks. It's like you feel like you need to get away from something. Maybe for somebody feels like they need to get away from something, so they just go for a walk. I'm getting in something, or going somewhere, getting in a car, going somewhere. Getting into something. Let's see, what is this? Clarify, erupt. Clarify, erupt, Spirit. Clarify, erupt, people pleasing. It's almost like you want to please another person, or something is making you feel uncomfortable, but you're not showing, or you don't typically show how something makes you feel deep down inside, but you feel like you have to do it, and then you feel like you erupt in private. Or rage, confirmation. So erupting, anger, because there's a part of you that actually doesn't want to do something, or doesn't want to come across a certain way, or you feel upset about how something looks or how you look, or it's almost like somebody's trying to make you come across a certain way, and that's not even who you are. Somebody feels like somebody's controlling how they are. Something shocking made you erupt at work. Maybe it scared you. Maybe like there was a break-in or something dangerous happened at someone's work, and it could have created this situation where you erupted in anger because of something that you were observing at work, or maybe somebody wasn't observing something. Somebody wasn't paying attention to something that they were doing. It's like, pay attention. What's going on right now? Pay attention. I'm getting somebody won't leave you this time. Somebody won't leave you this time. You are worthy for somebody, and you won't be disappointed this time. Something about guilt. You're not going to walk away from this part of yourself this time that wants to be felt. That it's like, that's why you're erupting, because there's a inner part of you that wants to be seen about how the you really feels about something that's going on, and you're observing something in your life and it's mirroring something going on in your life. Like someone is stuck, or someone feels stuck, or something is stuck, stuck on like, am I good enough, or am I worthy of this, or am I worthy to feel happy, or do I have to keep on taking something out on myself? Like, do I have to keep on beating myself up for something instead of comprehending why I am the way I am, or what happened, instead of like really getting down to something? You're like peeling back, you're getting close to the truth of why you feel like you don't deserve love, or why you don't love a part of yourself, or why you were made to feel like you didn't deserve that love, or why you feel incapable of something, approval, judgment. It's like somebody always judged you. It's like you already know something. You already know something that's going on, or it's like you already know what someone is going through. You already know exactly what someone is going through, what they're peeling back the layers on. You've already peeled back the layers of something that somebody hasn't peeled back the layers on, and it could frustrate you because it's almost like somebody just wants to vent. Somebody doesn't want you to actually give them any advice. Somebody just wants to be seen in what they're going through, because I feel like somebody doesn't even see what they're going through themselves, or something like that. Somebody, or someone is starting to see, but then it's almost like there's something about looking into someone's eyes, and then this uncomfortability that you feel in them feeling your discernment or observation. It's like somebody feels you observing the situation instead of absorbing it, and it makes them feel so uncomfortable because they're used to you being the version of you that maybe you used to be when you were a people pleaser, and you'd twist yourself into a pretzel. You'd twist yourself into an energetic pretzel, taking on their energy and sort of trying to help them move through it. But it's like something where like, I don't know what's going on. Also, you went somewhere and you were like, why am I even here? Like, or something like that. Like, I don't know if you ended up somewhere because you felt like you should go there, and it was like a people pleasing moment maybe. And then when you were there, you were like, why am I even here? But then you were kind of there, and then it was like reflecting back something to you about maybe why you erupt sometimes at certain things, or it's like you were meant to go somewhere to observe something. You were literally meant to go, you're like, why am I even here? You were meant to go somewhere to observe something about somebody else's pain or their sadness, or to reflect back where you're no longer abandoning yourself, and there's somebody else in your energy that's actually abandoning themselves cyclically, and it's like showing you something about like a fractal, like it's like something, it's like a split off timeline. Somebody's still operating in a timeline that you've split off from that timeline, and it's almost like a mirror for you to observe like an old version of yourself, or an old way that you used to be, or an energy that you used to entertain, something that you're not entertaining anymore. You're not entertaining that energy anymore. So it's like you're not absorbing something anymore. You're not absorbing somebody else's shame anymore. You're not absorbing somebody else's judgment anymore. You're not absorbing somebody else's agenda anymore. It's like there are people who like, they know that they can't pull the wool over your eyes. They know that they can't fool you, because there's something of like skittish. It's like somebody looks into your eyes, it's like they weren't expecting to see you, and then it's like they see this skittishness in you. or you see the skiddishness. No, you see, okay, so it's like then they think that you're skittish, you're reflecting back something to them about themselves, and it's like, so then somebody else, like the next time you see them, they're like trying to like put on a face, so then you see the way that they put on a mask the next time that you see them, because the first time that you see this person, you catch them off guard, you see something in their eyes and you're aware of something right away. But then you're also aware of them thinking that that was you. It's like there's some crazy shit going on in your mind where you're just like, what is even happening here? And then the next time you see this person, you're like, okay, this person is acting completely different. It's like because then the person put the armor on to come across the way that they wanted to come across. It's like somebody doesn't know where to place you anymore because you're not absorbing their perception of you based on like the fact that this person or people saw you like as a resource to extract from instead of a soul to connect with. Okay, but it led you down this path of like truly deeply connecting with yourself and getting close and getting to the beautiful and mysterious truth inside of yourself, inside every single person, if they would only traverse this path that has been so difficult many times, an intense and difficult path of you peeling back these onion layers, one layer at a time. And so yeah, it's almost like you're seeing another person like sort of like peeling it back, but then it's like there's this, what is this person? It's like somebody doesn't like how it looks. Okay, something is, so what is this? So like what, okay, what did this person, because I keep on seeing like that energy of this person like explaining something that's going into something, explaining something that they've put into something, or something that's going into something, or maybe something what somebody's got themselves into, or what's going on, like somebody's talking about something. And then it's like you're observing, you're not absorbing, because it's almost like you're observing the fact that like something is not reciprocal, or that something, and that doesn't mean to say that it's like somebody can't vent at you and that's not okay. It's okay, we all need to vent, and not every interaction is always going to be 100% like reciprocal, but there was something that was off about something. There was something that was off about something. But I feel like you understood what was going on, or why somebody was doing what they were doing, or what was going on. Like you understood and you had compassion, but then it's almost like, so you were observing the situation and someone felt that observation of you not absorbing the information. And I want to know how they felt, because it's almost like somebody's trying to look away. They don't want to look, because it's almost like they see themselves. You know what I mean? Instead of you absorbing something to make something more palatable about that other person, it's like they're left with themselves and seeing what they just said and seeing the energy that they're in, because you're no longer absorbing their energy to digest it for them in a way. So then it's almost like they're left with themselves and you're just an observer. You're not getting swept up with the current of somebody else's chaos, or somebody else's energy, or somebody else's paradigm. I'm seeing mimes. Somebody is a mime. Somebody wanted you to like mime you, like somebody wanted you to like mime back like what they were doing, and then you were just standing there just being yourself. You weren't. So somebody wanted to mime. Somebody wanted you to paint your face and wear a specific outfit to mime back something back to themselves, to make it okay. But then it's like somebody felt like something wasn't okay because you were just observing what it was that they were doing instead of going along with the current of the energy. I want to know what they felt unsupported. So it's like somebody doesn't feel like that they can come to lean on you for support, but it's like you were being supportive, but you were just disconnected. Somebody feels, but that this is the thing, it's like there's something of like, you knew that something wasn't honest, or someone wasn't being honest. someone wasn't being honest. You were reflecting back where they're not supporting themselves. And it's almost like, I don't know if somebody wasn't even supporting you, somebody wasn't being there for you. Somebody doesn't honor the fact that what they were doing was seeking support or something like that. They wanted support, but they didn't want to understand that that's what they were doing. So somebody's caught up in something they're going through, and that's okay. And you can have compassion to understand that, but it's also like, you're not going to go out of your way to ruffle your feathers, like get all your feathers ruffled. I don't know, there's something about your energy that was just so anchored, that was just honestly, truly grounded in that moment, whatever this was. Like, there's something about your energy that's just like so knowing, like inside of yourself, that you've really, truly gotten past something to do with this people-pleasing energy. But then also there is still, like, you've gotten past something, but then there's like, I don't know, I'm getting like a hangover, like somebody could, I don't know, somebody could have had a hangover and somebody wasn't acting the way that they really wanted to act, or it's like the hangover of the way that you used to be even. You'll have to excuse me, I'm not at my best. Whatever that song is. Change in reverse. It's like somebody feels like that you've changed, but this person then feels like that they're not changing because there's been a change. How did this person, like, what did this person feel about the collective's energy? Like, I feel like there's something about your energy and like the way that you were observing something instead of like getting swept up with it, because I feel like your whole life you got swept up with other people's energies. You were there to like mirror back that person themselves, to like soothe them, or do you know what I mean? But you didn't get swept up in the current this time. I'm getting something, but I can't remember what movie I'm picking up on. Okay, I'm picking up on Love Actually, when that woman's on the phone with her brother who's in the psych ward, and then she's like, no, I'm free, darling. Like, he calls her up on the phone, and then she's like, no, I'm free, darling. Free and far away, free as a bird and far away, or something like that. She says that to him. Every single time she answers the phone, she goes like, I'm free and far away, fly free as a bird and far away. I don't know, something to do. There's something going on in someone's life. It's like they can feel that you've dismantled something in your mind. You've dismantled a way of being, so somebody doesn't know how to relate to you anymore in the way that they used to, because they don't know where to place you, because they don't know what's changed. So it's like somebody feels uneasy around you, but it's like they're truly just feeling uneasy with themselves because you weren't absorbing something. So then they were just left with the thing that they were handing you to absorb. So it's like, what did they feel? What does they feel about the collective? Like, what is this person or these people? Are there people? There's something, it's like they feel like it's like they feel like they don't want to read your mind, but they want to. It's like they can't read your mind. They want to read your mind, but they feel like they can't. They know that there's something more going on in your mind, observation-wise, that it's almost like you're decoding them or something like that. Like somebody feels like you're decoding them, and it makes them feel like, it's like, but it's like, you're just sitting there, like, or you're just standing there. You're just like, you're observing the situation for what it is, and they feel like you're decoding it, and you see it for what it truly is, for what they don't want to see that it is. Like, they don't want, it's like they're trying to figure, it's like somebody's trying to figure something out, but really they don't want to figure it out. Like they're trying to do something, but really they don't want to talk about it. Like, they want to talk about it, but they don't want to talk about it. Do you know what I mean? They want to talk about it, but they don't want to solve it. Like, they want to talk about it, It's like they want you to absorb it, not to observe it and to tell them the truth about it. They want you to just absorb it or something like that. It's like you're mirroring back to somebody their own power that they're not stepping into or something like that for somebody. They feel like you're kind of, you've overcome something mentally. Somebody feels, there are people who, there are people who feel like you've overcome something mentally. We've got mantra here as well. It's almost like you don't need somebody's apology anymore. You don't need somebody's apology anymore. That's for somebody. You don't need somebody's apology. You've already decoded this in your brain. You already know what happened. Like, you already understand what it was. You understand, it's like you understand what's going on. You understand what somebody did. I'm getting somebody who works at like a factory or like a warehouse, or even like, and now I'm seeing like an office situation, like an office job, or like I'm getting that one show Severance, like it's just like white hallways and like just like cubicles or something like that. It's like you already know what somebody did, period. Like you already know why they did it. You already know, but it's like now somebody's feeling bad about something. Like now somebody's feeling bad about something. Somebody's trying to say like, I want to do this, but then they don't actually want to do it. And you didn't want to do it either. You didn't want to do this. You didn't want to go along with it, but you kind of just let somebody go along with it to show you what was going on in the end, and you were right in the end about something. Somebody knows that you don't need their apology anymore because you have forgiven a part of yourself that they represented or that they reflected back to you, that you fell into something because of something that had happened to you when you were younger, or that had happened to you in your life that created that pattern in you that like used to fall into certain things that were actually of a disservice to you, that were actually dishonoring to you and your energy. It's like somebody's casually dishonoring you and you're observing it. Somebody is casually blowing you off and you're observing it. Somebody is casually disrespecting you and you're observing it. You know, you're not absorbing it. You're not taking, like, that's the difference now is like, I don't know, somebody used to feel like they could get away with something and now you're not absorbing it anymore. You're not taking on, so somebody expected you to take on something, right? That's going on inside of them. That's why they try to take little jabs at you, take little pokes at you. Somebody is revealing their hand, you know what I mean? Somebody is showing their down card without even consciously knowing that they're doing it. It's like your energy, it's like you step into the room and your energy is your energy. You are where you are in the world. Like, you know yourself, and then it's almost like somebody has to take a little jab at you because something going on inside of themselves, and they feel like they're not revealing their hand by whatever comment they're making or whatever they're choosing to say to you. You know what I mean? Whatever they're acting out. They're acting out something that has nothing to do with you. You know what I mean? I don't know. So deceit. I can't even remember what I was asking. Can't even remember what that's all about. Clarify deceit. Omens. You could tell. It's like you could... Omens, okay. I'm getting, it puts the lotion on its skin. It puts the lotion on its skin, honoring your energy. No, I'm not doing that. No, actually, I'm not an it. I'm not going to put that lotion. I'm not an object. Like somebody so that's so, okay, now we getting somewhere. You know what I mean, guys? It's like, okay, now we're peeling back the onion layer. Okay, so I'm not an object that you can just project your shit onto. I'm a soul. I'm a human being. I'm spirit. Everyone is spirit. I don't know, somebody feels objectified in some sort of situation with somebody else. And then it's like they end up haphazardly objectifying you. And expecting you to absorb something. They're absorbing something. They're completely absorbed by the blob of something going on in their life or something like that. Somebody is lying to them. Somebody is lying to themselves. You already knew something a year ago, or a year and a half ago, or 2 years ago, or 5 years ago, or 11 years ago, or I'm getting 16, since you were 16, you know what I mean? Or since you were 11, or yeah, since you were 5, since you were 2, since you were 3, something that happened when you were 3, something that happened when you were 11, something that happened when you were 5. It's like you're healing from something that is very old, where you were objectified somehow. You were expected to absorb somebody else's energy. So somebody else's deceit. So that's what it was. So it was like somebody else wanted you to absorb their lie, their poison, and then take it on. Like you're like putting it on. You're like, somebody's like, it puts the lotion on its skin. Like somebody had you in this hole and they forced you. Like they told you, you have to put this poisonous lotion on for my benefit, so that you can look the way that I want you and need you to look, for my own BS of like how I'm haphazardly moving through life or something like that. So somebody wants you to absorb the lie that they're telling themselves instead of observing the fact that they're lying to themselves. And deep down inside, you're not trying to. I feel like you didn't even make a face. You're literally just like you're letting someone just tell you stuff. You're letting someone just be themselves, and you're just being yourself. You're not absorbing the energy. You're not chameleoning yourself anymore as if you need to make them comfortable. That's what you did for a lot of your life, for whoever this message is for. Take what resonates and leave the rest, by the way. Not every single message is going to be for every person. Okay, and if something doesn't resonate for you, that's totally cool. Like, then maybe this isn't your reading and you can click off whenever you want, right? But anyway, so yeah, it's like somebody, it's like, it's like you were made to feel like your worth was how you made other people feel. And your feelings were like lost in the process of how like they made you feel. It wasn't about how you felt deep down inside. It was about how you made other people feel, how you mirrored people back the best version of themselves that they weren't being, or something like that. So it's like you're not absorbing someone's energy anymore. You're observing what's going on, and they feel like deceived by you, but it's because you're just not the same person. Like, they are deceiving themselves, so they feel uncomfortable with their own lie that they see because you see the truth. So they feel, so it's like it's almost like I'm also getting this other message where it's like gossiping about you has become like this minefield. I'm honestly getting, I don't know how this relates to it, but I'm getting gossiping about you and potentially being around your energy. I don't know what that was. Being around your energy has become like walking in a minefield. Okay, it's like they don't know. It's like, it's as soon as it's like, okay, I connect with this thing, and it's like this electrical, there's something about like an electrical current. There's something about like a bundle block branch block, a bundle branch block in your heart. Like there's something about a heart, there's heart tests, like cardiologist, or something about like a heart test, or something about like the emergency room, something about doctors, something about like a rude, weird, power hungry nurse, or like a rude, weird, power hungry doctor, or a rude, weird, I say weird, I don't even know what that means. Maybe, I don't know, an off-putting, like it's like I'm weird, I don't know, but like just like what is going on, like a rude, just like what is going on, off-putting boss, or like just like I'm seeing like someone walk around. Okay, there's also this thing, it's like I'm seeing this man walk around, and he like, you go to this place and he's always walking around, and he's like, I don't know, he's like macho, but he's also like, it's like kind of scary, like you wouldn't really approach him, but deep down on the inside, he's like the biggest teddy bear that you'd ever like encounter. It's like this person has a heart of gold, but they wear like this like steel titanium, like, I don't know, somebody could have like a titanium leg or something like that, or like, I don't know, like a hip, somebody could have a hip replacement, I don't know, they walk around and it's like they're so scary looking, but it's like I don't know, somebody could be warming up to you because like, it's like, because I don't know, because they don't open up to everyone, but the fact that this person is starting to like crack you a smile or open up to you or sort of like nod their head at you, it's like a huge deal, but you don't even, I feel like you might know it, but it's like maybe somebody needs to know. It's like the fact that this person nodded at you even, it's like a huge deal, because this person doesn't like to look people in the eye. This person has been hurt. This person has been very much so bullied. This person is like super strong, but it's like they've earned that strength. They've earned their stripes. I don't know, somebody could be like a veteran or was in the military. It's like somebody earned their freaking stripes, but on the inside, it's like it's because they had to protect this like beautiful soul, this like teddy bear, like part of themselves inside. And so anyways, but it's like, I don't know, you can see something in them, and it's like they now feel seen by you or something like that. But anyway, so like you're not absorbing, there's something about gossip where it's like there are people who have been gossiping about you, or somebody brought up somebody in a conversation. Somebody could have brought you up or in a conversation, and then it was almost like, I don't know, the room went weird. Like the room, it's like something felt incongruent because it's like somebody is trying to say something that is a lie about you, and it's like they're looking erratic, like they're looking a little bit, it's like there are people who are, it's like it's becoming off-putting to like hear people talk about you because it's the energy is not congruent with the lie that they're saying, because you're not absorbing the shame that humiliation ritual period wanted to throw upon you in order to cage your energy into the paranoia of feeling, oh my God, people are shaming me, they're lying about me, all these people are thinking this, that way about me, thinking this, that, or the other thing, because that was the thing that mirrored the way that you were treated and scapegoated in your childhood. When you, in your narcissistic family system, you were humiliated and treated like this object for everybody to throw their shame, confirmation, to throw their anger at, their shame at, the parts of themselves that they didn't like. They just used you as that garbage can. Like they used you as an object to project all of their shit onto, so that they wouldn't have to see how they really felt inside, how your love made them feel inside. There's something about your eyes as a child. Your eyes right now are the same eyes. I'm gonna cry. I don't know what's happening. It's like your eyes right now and the way that they shine, okay? The way that they capture people's attention is the same way that you looked like when you were a child. You've peeled back the onion layers of your eyes. I'm getting cataracts. I don't know, but it's like you literally, it's like even if you never had a cataract, it's like it's like you sliced something off. Sorry, that might be too much of a visualization, but it's like something's going on with your eyes where it's like your eyes, through the energy work that you've been doing, it's like your eyes, it's like this fogginess of how you used to perceive. Somebody has cataracts because they're not seeing something. Or something, or it's like, or somebody, I don't know, or it's like, I don't know. Or it's like maybe you're dealing with cataracts. It doesn't mean you're not seeing something, but it's like, I'm getting some, even despite them, it's like you still see inside, in here. Like that's really what's going on. It's like there's something going on, but anyways, your eyes are the same eyes that you had when you were a child, and you've been peeling back these onion layers of this energy that you've been working through to understand that the humiliation ritual, it's like somebody's trying to humiliate you. Somebody's trying to bring up you in a conversation, and they're trying to lie about you, okay? They're trying to lie about you, but it's like, see, you're like cloaked in this energy of justice. Because now, instead of the absorber of all these other people's shame, their denial, these denial spirits, these people who are in complete denial of what's going on inside of themselves, right? They band together so that they can project all that which they deny inside of themselves onto you. You took all this chaotic energy, the suffering of being humiliated like that, which was the repetition, okay? The repetition of what you experienced as a child when you were scapegoated for being loving, right? For being truthful. Somebody's mother projected her own meanness onto you even as a little girl. Confirmation burp twice, okay? Whoa, confirmation. Somebody's mother projected onto you this meanness, this mean-spiritedness for saying the truth. She projected onto you that you were mean for saying the truth as an innocent child. And then she, throughout her life, thought that you were just this like confrontational, this mean person. She could have even projected how your narcissistic father treated her like onto you, because it's like you could have looked like your narcissistic father, or maybe your father isn't narcissistic, different messages for different people. She thought that you were mean on the inside because she projected her own meanness on the inside onto you. So that's why your mom, it's like somebody's mother like was like that, and it's like somebody's mother is starting to see a different side of you now. They don't know what's going on. It's like somebody's mother took your reaction to her mistreatment as mean. Like, that's how messed up something was, where it's like you were an innocent child who was actually a sweetheart teddy bear soul lover. I'm getting Michael Jackson, I'm a lover, not a fighter. You know what I mean? You were a lover, not a fighter, but then it's like this whole situation of being humiliated your whole life and scapegoated your whole life turns you into a freaking fighter. And now, look at, you've got that sword now, Return of the Jedi energy. You're just like, yeah, I'm in my cloak. Yeah, I know energy. Yeah, I know what's going on. Oh, okay, so somebody's trying to gossip about me. Somebody's trying to tell a lie about me. There's something that's so powerful about your energy. This is what I'm getting. It's like a minefield, because as soon as they say your name and say the lie, it's like they're stepping on, right, the trigger that sets off a freaking explosion around them of truth. Your energy is like an explosion of truth. When somebody drops your name into a lie, right, into this melting pot of a lie, for whatever reason I want to say, I don't know what that means. Somebody could have a cauldron, or somebody could be cooking. It's like someone's cooking, someone's Italian, or someone, I don't know, someone's making like spaghetti sauce or something like that. I don't know, I'm seeing like someone talking over a pot of something, and someone's saying something. And it's like, it's a group of people who are there, and there's literally a different person in this group that's like, they feel the lie like immediately. They're just like, but now they're starting to be like, that's a lie. Like, something is incongruent. Something is incongruent. Okay, so if somebody's trying to humiliate, somebody's trying to create or fabricate or prolong this humiliation ritual, and it's almost like someone is now starting to be either humiliated by the way that somebody else is calling out the lie, or it's like the way that other people, like somebody would be humiliated knowing what other people think of them when they're speaking on you and lying, because somebody is now, or multiple people are like kind of, it's like the veil is lifting and you're cloaked, like your energy, you're protected by that, the justice, you're protected by the truth, because you're not absorbing the lie anymore. You're not absorbing the shame. Because you know why they're doing what they're doing. They're recreating their family system's trauma in a group of people and choosing you as the scapegoat, because you are the truth teller, because you are the truth seer, because you're observing. You're not absorbing something. You're observing something. Okay, you're observant. You know, it's like, you're like, why did they do that? Why? It's like somebody's like, they're asking too many questions. Somebody's like, this person asked too many questions. Or, so yeah, somebody, that's why some sort of humiliation ritual happened in the first place, because somebody was like, that person is not we are unable to control that person. That person is too free. That person, I don't like how that person makes me feel when I look into their eyes, and I feel like I see the reflection of myself in their eyes of how I feel about this person. Like, right? Somebody wasn't conscious of that. So it's like there are other people who are seeing somebody bring up your name in a conversation, and there are people who are very uncomfortable with how they feel, because it's the whole room. It's like, what does the room feel like? It's like I'm getting this energy comes into the room when somebody brings up your name and drops it into this melting pot of a lie. Like, it's like the energy of the room. It's like anti-love, like the Two of Cups in reverse. It's like, I don't know, it's like a people who are like, we're all love and light, like we're all like love and light, and then it's all of a sudden when they bring up your name and whatever they're saying, people are like, that's not loving. Like, what? Or it's like somebody's like, the collective's never been anything but loving, but kind. Or it's like somebody feels weird because somebody thinks that it's like somebody's starting to realize that they're one of the only people that thinks a certain way about you, when there's so many other people that see you for who you really are. And then it's like, they're just like, but why am I? It's like something is incongruent, and somebody's dealing with some sort of cognitive dissonance. And then there's some people who, I'm getting like sleeper cells or something like that. Like, they're starting to wake up in this group, and they're like, that's a lie. That's a lie. That's a lie. That's a lie. That was a lie. Somebody wants to leave a cult because they realize that something was a lie the entire time, or somebody's been lying about you. Somebody's been lying. Somebody's like, cognitive dissonance. Somebody literally is leaving a cult because they realized that the person lied, the goalpost kept on moving, and something was actually the opposite of empowerment. And I feel like you already knew that, though. And I'm not trying to say to be like, well, I told you so. That's not, no, it's like it's about you knew something, but then because you knew something before everybody else knew something, they wanted to point at you and humiliate you because you reflected back to them something that they didn't know inside of themselves about what was going on. So somebody couldn't help you or couldn't be there for you to support you when you needed it because they were still indoctrinated inside of some sort of organization themselves that was actually mirroring the same thing that you were actually going through at the time, but you woke up to something before somebody else woke up to something, and now somebody's starting to wake up to something. Somebody's starting to wake up to something going on at work. Okay, something is ending at work, or something is ending for something at work, or you're done with something at work. I don't know, you're done doing something. Somebody's done, I don't know. You're standing up at work, like you're standing up for yourself at work. You're standing up for yourself at work. You're standing up for yourself at work, and it's like somebody has the audacity, I'm getting, to like, so okay, so I'm getting this thing where it's like, somebody just like not doing what they're supposed to be. I'm getting this thing, it's like somebody's just not doing like their literal job, and they think that you're going to pick up the slack for them because you're a good person, you're kind, and you are a hard worker. You usually pick up the slack for people. You usually do it because that's the person that you are, but then it's like someone's expecting it. Someone's like feels like they're entitled for you to do something. Somebody feels like they're entitled to just let you do their work and your work at the same time. And then it's like somebody's mad at you. Somebody comes back around the corner. It's like, I don't know, somebody comes back around the corner and then gets mad at you because you didn't cover for them or something like that. And then somebody has the audacity to be like, what, so you didn't cover for me? And you're just like, you didn't do your work. What are you taught? Like, am I supposed to just like, it's like there's something like that going on, and you're just like, and then it's just like you say the truth back to the person, and the person's like, I don't like, they don't even know what to say or something, because you're not absorbing whatever they're projecting onto you that's actually inside of them. They're trying to make you feel bad for doing your work and their work, but not letting that person take credit for it for somebody. Somebody's trying to get a hold of you too. Somebody's trying to get a hold of you. That's the truth. So somebody's trying to get a hold of you in the spirit, or like literally. What do they want? What does this person want? Somebody wants to pick your brain. Or somebody wants to pick your brain, but you don't want to do something anymore. Somebody knows that you can decode something for them. But little do they know you're actually decoding them at the same time. And I feel like that's what someone's kind of starting to become aware of. That the way that they used to be able to get away acting around you, or acting towards you, or extracting from you is done. Like something is done. Somebody knows that something is done. Somebody knows that something is done. So tell me more about like what's going on with the person gossiping, or like, yeah, the lying, the liar, the gossiper. I don't know, they hope that their threats, or like they're like, I don't know, they hoped, it's like they hoped that that humiliation ritual would like threaten you so much that you'd give up on yourself, you'd give up on your business, you'd give up on loving yourself. They wanted to torment you. They hoped that what they did would torment you, but you're not absorbing it anymore. So now they're tormented. They're becoming tormented because you're cloaked with your own discernment, with your own love and your own truth and your own the discernment of what is going on, that it was that it was a recreation of your childhood to trigger you, is actually, you're like, wow, I'm glad that like part of you, maybe you're gonna get there at some point, or maybe you're not there yet, or it's like maybe some of you are at the point where you're just like, I'm glad that this happened because it taught me, it gave me the opportunity to learn in real time how to take my power back from people like these people in my family, right? Or maybe it was literally your family who did this to you, and it's like there's something about like it happened again in a different, because you had that frequency of being scapegoated, of being the garbage can for other people's shit that they don't want to see inside of themselves, but now you're the one observing. It's like someone thought that they were observing you, now they feel like that you're observing them. That's what's happening. Somebody feels like they were observing you, like that they were like, I don't know, looking you up online and like judging you and yeah, hoping that you were tormented, hoping that you were just like sad, hoping that everything was going not well for you, hoping that you were like, I don't know, succumbing to addiction. And maybe for a while though, you did, because you were just like freaking out. You're like, why is this happening again? Like, this is like the recreation from my past. Why does this always happen to me? I don't want to be here. I don't want to be on this planet. I don't want to be around these people. I don't want to suffer this way. I don't want to feel this way. Like, maybe some of you guys are feeling this right now, but it's like eventually, or maybe some of you guys are finally getting to the point where you're just like, I don't have to absorb. Like, you know why they're doing it. But the thing is that like they're doing it to an aspect of themselves, so they're going to get it back. And once you take your power back from the fear and the ideas, the thoughts that they want you tormented by, those thoughts of like, what are they saying and what are people believing? It's like you care more now about what you believe about yourself and what you know about yourself, right? Than all of these random people who want to believe a lie about you in the first place. They want to. They're like foaming at the mouth to believe a lie about you, to feel better about themselves, to just like be able to put you in a box. Oh, I guess that's done then. That's who they are for the rest of their lives, so that I don't have to ever think about anything or question myself ever again, or something like that. Oh, okay, I guess that's that person. It's like somebody wrote you off so quick and they're wishing they didn't do that. Somebody's wishing they never wrote you off. Something that somebody expected. They expected you to be tormented, right? They expected you to feel threatened. And maybe when it first happened, you were like, it triggered that CPTSD flashback. Oh my God, why do I feel like I'm 3 years old? Why do I feel like I'm 5 years old? Or why am I reacting? Why am I erupting with this like sadness or this anger, this indignance? Like, what's going on? It's out of my control. Everything's spiraling out of my control. They wanted you to feel small. They wanted you to shut down. They wanted you to be a cast off, to feel like a cast off, to feel not good enough, because you made them feel not good enough because of what you reflected back to them about themselves and where they don't feel. What did the collective, like, why did they humiliate the collective in the first place? Let's see, what did these people feel inside when they looked into the collective's eyes about themselves that made them fly off the handle and feel the need to, right, create that internalized narcissistic system out into the world by controlling you to feel a certain way because of where they were out of control inside of themselves. They're acting, it's like, and some people don't even know that they're recreating it. They don't even know that they're enabling it. They don't even know that they're part of it, that they've joined in on something, because they're walking around that this is the way that it is, or this is just what happens, and then they see it on the television and they see all these characters doing the same thing, like, oh, this is normal, this is just how girls are, this is just how guys are, this is just how the world is, this is just how the army is, this is just how the military is, this is how the Navy is, this is how the government, this is how everything just is. And it's not that it's not that way, but it's like programmed to be that way, right? To like siphon power from certain people, and then for some people to feel powerful, to have power over. If somebody wanted to have power over you, somebody made them feel angry, so you brought out a deep sadness inside of somebody, that because of what you're connected to inside of yourself, that love or that innocence or sense of purity, right? I don't know, it's like not pure, it's like just like innocence, like just like, even though you went through things that made you not feel innocent, you still kept a bit of that magic inside of yourself. It's like your intentions, your pure intentions, you showing up and wanting to love other people and wanting to clap for other people, wanting to support another person without an agenda, right? Without an agenda, right? Your agenda was, I want to be my best self and be of service to other people, or I want to show up and love it, or I want to show up and be a friend. I want to show up and create a community. I want it, right? But then it's like somebody else's. So somebody got angry at what they saw inside of themselves, what you reflected back to them because of your intentions that you showed up with. And the energy of those intentions were not congruent with the energy of their intentions and how they felt inside. What else did they feel? It was your discernment that made them angry. It was something where it's like, it's almost like your observation of like, what the hell? Like, it's like, but it was energetic. It was, okay, so I'm getting, it's like, you showed up on the scene somewhere and then it was like someone was doing something, okay, and you'd been observing this person's energy and the way that they were acting to other people and to you, okay? Somebody could get away with something that they couldn't get away with around you, period. The way that somebody chose to, it's like you observe everything. You observe the energy, you observe their facial expressions, you observe the words that they say, you observe how they said it, you observe like what's going on, you observe the other people in the gathering, how they acted and what they're doing and their energy, right? You observe it all. You had to. You grew up having to because you were treated like crap by people in your family your whole life and you had to be hypervigilant. You had to. You grew up within a narcissistic family system where you had to be observant and hypervigilant to protect yourself. Always walking on eggshells being like, are they going to be mad today? Or are they going to be happy today? Like, are their eyes going to change color today? Are they going to be mean? Or are they going to like uncomfortably laugh? Or it's like 1 minute somebody was like really mad and angry and then the next and shot you down, or really mad and angry and tore your throat out, tore your heart out, served it to you on a silver platter. And then 5 minutes later, they'd like laugh and like make a joke and like punch you in, hey, like, you know, like, oh, hey, we're just joking. We're family. I love ya. I love ya. You know, I love ya. Yeah, well, you just ripped my heart out like 10 minutes ago, but I guess we're laughing now. So like I guess I'm laughing too because I don't know what the hell is going on and I don't feel safe. So I guess I'm just gonna like mirror you and chameleon myself to like fit the situation that doesn't fucking make any sense. This psychotic situation of this psychotic cage that I'm in, that I'm trapped in this hole with these people. It puts the lotion on its skin. Okay, it puts the lotion on its skin. Take this poison, it's lotion, it smells nice. It's poison though, okay, but put it on your skin. Because I want you to need to put that lotion to feel like, okay, I'm telling you to do this, or I'm telling you that this is the way that it is, or I'm telling you that you're fine with this. This is fine. This is fine when something wasn't fine, okay? And so you were in a group of people, I don't know, these people probably weren't your family, but or could be. Take what resonates and like leave the rest, and it was like this person. Okay, they were like walking around. I'm getting like someone like Gaston, but it could be a woman though. It's like someone like walking around like this. I don't know. Or someone with like a harem of women or something like that. And it's almost like this could have been at a great time of change for you. It's like, I don't know, I'm getting like a great time of change and transformation. And even though something fell through, or this never happened, like something never worked out for you, or this person pulled the rug out from under your feet, ended up humiliating you in front of other people. It's like they wanted to humiliate you. Somebody wanted to get all up in your space, but it was for a reason, so that you could understand that these people, it was actually protection, because these people were never your people. So anyways, you saw into this person's eyes, you were observing everything that was going on, and it was about the fact that you read their energy, and then they could tell that you saw something in them. Okay, what, like, they could tell, they could feel, they were enraged by, they reacted, guys, they reacted to your discernment. But it's not like you were sitting there going like this. It's not like you're sitting there like judging them. You were just literally, I'm literally seeing you just like sitting there and just like watching, and just like, because your intention was like, I'm me and I'm at this gathering, I'm in community, I want to spread love, I want to do my thing, I want to sell my products, or I want to freaking, you know, I don't know, somebody has like those things where you like twirl around the things, and, or somebody is like a fire breather, or somebody like, or like, I don't know, or you were like, I'm at this convention and I'm here to represent my clients and to do a good job. And then somebody was like, why does that person, like, it's like something inside of them was like, what is that, some sort of freaking like, I don't know, that like that demon. When I say demon, I mean that part of themselves that they repress, that part of their shadow that they deny that even exists, right? But that it rules them, like it has them in a choker. Anyway, so they were like, I don't know, they were like, this person, I don't know, they projected like something onto you of like, this person must be fake because they're like, or something. But it's like, you saw the fact that they were fake and that they were doing something that was the opposite of what they were saying that they were doing, but then they wanted other people to say about you what they were afraid that you were thinking about them, but not even what you were, it's like you were just observing. You were like, and you, it was like, inside you're like, why does this person's energy feel like a Sith Lord, but they're like walking around like they're Yoda, like in a fucking robe? Like, I don't understand what's going on here. And you were, but it's not like, you were just like, what's that? And then they could tell, there's something about the fact that they could tell that you were very intelligent, and they could tell that you were very intelligent. So then now I'm getting that, so somebody wanted other people to feel like that you weren't intelligent, that you weren't good enough, that you weren't learned enough, that you weren't knowledgeable enough to have the position that you had. But it's because they could tell that you were extremely intelligent, and they couldn't manipulate you to be one of their little minions, to be like underneath them, because they want, it's like I'm getting people who like, it's like they want people to like admire them and like, oh, like, you know what I mean, or whatever like that. And you were just like, I'm like, I don't do that, like, because I don't know, you'd been through something before, and you're like, this, you know, smells awfully like something that I've kind of been in before. Like I'm getting Creed from The Office, and he was like, I've been in many cults or something like that. And then I think he says something like, I don't know. I've been in many cults. So yeah, what's going on? What did this person, we got regret here on the bottom of the deck. Somebody's beginning to regret what they said about you. What are they beginning to regret? Clarify regret. Clarify regret. Loss of control. Somebody's beginning to regret what they said about you because now they've lost control of the narrative, because you are cloaked with this energy of truth, because you're just like, okay, listen, I've done the inner work to understand why it triggered me so much, this humiliation ritual, because I've been humiliated and treated like an object and a garbage can for other people's shit my entire life. And people said things about me my whole life that weren't even true. And then other people believed those things as if they were true. And so now I understand that this whole thing was to get my power away from me, to get me so concerned and feeling threatened and feeling misunderstood, feeling othered, feeling excluded, feeling like it's unfair, like it's unjust. And then you're just like, oh, okay, so I have the power inside of myself to understand what's going on, to understand who I am, and to understand why they're reacting the way they're acting. Okay, say whatever you want, because I know what I am. I know the truth about myself. I take accountability for what I need to take accountability for. And you don't lie about people. You don't go around gossiping about other people, right? You've been to the school of hard knocks. You don't do that. So you're just like, so the laws of the universe, it's like, you're going to talk about me. It's going to be exposed. The truth about yourself, because it is about that person. It is about what's going on inside of that person, why they're saying what they're saying. So if somebody feels like they've completely lost control of something, somebody could even be very addicted. Like I'm seeing, I don't know. I'm seeing somebody do that tobacco plant medicine. It's called Hape, and it's like you blow it up your nose. Like someone is completely addicted to that. Anyways, somebody is very tormented, or they're very anxious, or clarify regret again. So regret's losing control. Shadow. Somebody regrets that their shadow got the better of them, and they did something that exposed, so their shadow is being exposed. Like they've lost control, because that's how they used to be able to control, was the lie. They were like, oh my God, this person is a mirror to me, and so I'm freaking out, so I have to cling on to this lie that I'm going to believe about them, or I want to curate this lie about them. I want to put energy into this lie to cover up this person, so that I can feel over control, have power over this person, so that I don't have to sit with the fact that something is powerless inside of me, where I feel like I need to get power over another person to be powerful, when really every single person can be powerful, is powerful without doing that, actually. Somebody doesn't want to see that narcissistic energy inside of themselves. Doesn't mean that they're a narcissist, but that system, that internalized narcissistic system inside of themselves, that makes them feel like they have to get power over, like that they have to invest in that lie, that they have to spread that lie, that they have to go around and be like, well, this person did that and that person did that. No, they didn't. they actually said what they did to you, about you, but now something is coming out in the wash, and it's like everybody's like seeing you, and you're in this cloak, you're cloaked by the truth, you're vibrating the truth because you know that you are the truth, you know the truth, you've gotten to the truth of something inside of yourself where you were in denial of something inside of yourself, right? And somebody can't handle that you're no longer in denial of something, they're still struggling with that denial inside of themselves. That's why they're squirrely, like they look away, they don't want to look inside of your eye because you're observing the lie that they tell themselves. They want you to buy into the lie as they're saying it. Somebody wants you to buy into the lie as they're saying it. But then it's like you're not absorbing it. You're not buying into it. So then what are they left with? Seeing themselves right in front of them. They just like vomit out this stuff right in front of them. And then you're not taking it on. You're observing what it is. And you're looking at it. You're not judging it. You're just seeing it. You're observing that it's there. And then through your energy of that observation, it's like they find themselves observing themselves that they didn't ever want to observe because you're not absorbing it. I'm getting like a really noisy room. What's going on with like, yeah, so somebody like their depravity, tyrant, spy, misfortune. Okay, so as someone is spying on you, they feel like they're losing control of something. Right? It's like, okay, well, I mean, then why are you trying to control another person, right? It's like you're not even in somebody's life anymore. Why are they spying on you? Like, it's like they're trying, it's like monitoring, have to control it, have to control if I am one-upping them, if I am better than them, or just like let somebody just be themselves and just be yourself. Why are you so insecure that you need to spy on somebody to try to like break them down in your brain, to try to like be better than them? Just like let live, like live and let die, like live and let that old version of yourself just die because it's not serving you anymore. So someone, I don't know, some sort of tyrant or some sort of tyrant like is losing control of their control over other people. And I'm getting something is just dumb. Something seems really dumb now. Some sort of, somebody's like, oh, why didn't I, somebody did something because they were reacting to something that you made them feel because of themselves. You were just there observing the situation or being in the situation or observing the lie observing the way they tried to twist something that never happened the way that it happened. Observing the way that they didn't take accountability of something that they should have taken accountability for. And then so somebody is like, did something to get control of the situation so that they wouldn't have to see their own shadow, to see their own behavior, to see their own shadiness, to see their, like, I could go on. And then so instead what they did was they reacted, and they wish they never did that because they reacted by trying to get control of you and have power over you, right? And have power over the narrative and control of the narrative. And in the end, something is going on where now there are literally a few people in a room going like, and they feel it in their bodies, because I feel like those people are starting to wake up in a certain way, or there's something's going on where it's like, I'm getting like the sleeper cells or whatever, where they're just like, that's a lie. Yeah, somebody's starting to wake up to something and they're like, that was a lie. Because there's something that's going on with that person, that this person is like, the way that this person is being treated by this tyrant, it's like, wait a second, but it's like they're seeing the pattern. So they're like, you treated the collective like how you're treating me now. And now you're saying something about the collective. That's a lie. Just like how you lied about me the other day, or you think that I didn't see that. You think that that slipped under the rug? No. So the rug's being pulled out from this gossiper's feet. Like it's like a landmine gossiping about you. It's like, because it's almost like people are like uncomfortable. They're like cagey. What are they feeling? So it's like there are people, it's like they're suspicious. Like, why are you saying that? Then why are you? It's like there's something going on where it's like people are trying to gossip about you. And it's like there are people who are just like, why? This person is not even a part of this group anymore. This person is just doing their own thing. So are we mad because they're doing their own thing? Like people are like, is that, like, what's going on here? Like, why are we even talking about this person? Like, why? Like, what, this person, we haven't even seen them for like a year. Like, we haven't even seen them for like 2 years, or like this person never really even did anything. Your freedom, so lead. You're leading, you're a leader. The fact that it's like you're leading the way in something, like somebody is now being like, okay, okay, well, I want to do what they're doing. And apparently they know what they're doing. Or, yeah, apparently they know what they're doing. So, like, am I reacting to the fact that I'm not leading myself out of a situation that's actually disempowering to me because I'd rather believe a comfortable lie than an inconvenient truth to my ego, because the ego wants to feel like, the ego wants comfort, but it's like the soul is trying to lead you towards something that feels uncomfortable to face inside of yourself, right? And fit inside of this person, it's like it's uncomfortable to face it. It's like, but it's like you live in the discomfort, because it's like the discomfort was all you ever lived in. You got used to living in discomfort. You were never comfortable. You were born in a discomfortable, an uncomfortable place, an uncomfortable space, an uncomfortable, unfair, abusive situation. And you were like, I'm going to fight to get myself out of this. I'm going to fight. If it's the last thing I'm going to do, if it's the last thing I'm going to do, I'm going to fight for my peace. I'm going to fight for the truth. I'm going to fight for love. I'm going to fight for my own chance. I'm going to fight for myself. Nobody ever gave me a chance. Nobody ever gave me a chance. Nobody ever gave me a fucking chance. I'm going to fight for myself. Regardless if you give me a chance, if you think I'm turtly enough for the Turtle Club, if you think that I'm good enough, if you exclude me. They wanted to exclude you to make you like exclude yourself, the self that wanted to be birthed, that's wanting to be birthed right now, right? They wanted you to exclude yourself. They wanted to turn away from yourself. They wanted you to abandon yourself and what you wanted to do, like they abandoned themselves and what they want to do, or their morals or their values, right? The person that they really wanted to be, but they gave it up because they felt like the only way that they were going to get anywhere is if they were going to parade around and have power over and make people feel bad about themselves and make people feel small about themselves. But it's like you're trying to say something to somebody to empower them, but then it makes them feel small. But it's not, you're trying to empower them, but then they have to see the part of themselves where they make themselves feel small. And then they blame you for trying to tell you, trying to tell them something that would free them. They're trying to blame you. They're trying to be, okay, but you're the big bad wolf because you're trying to free them, because you're trying to point to their own power that they turned away from inside of themselves. Meanwhile, there's another person that's like literally doing things to make people feel beneath them, to make people feel like they're powerless, to make people feel like that they need their power outside of them from that person. But the power is inside of you. The power was always inside of you, and that's what you knew. You knew that this person wanted to control you the same way that your parents controlled you, the same way that your siblings tried to control you, the same way that these catty people at the university, right? Masculine people. I'm seeing like people walking in high heels, like walking like they're so much better than everybody else. They're so much better than you. Why? Because you didn't wear high heels? Because you didn't have a lot of money? Because you didn't look the part, right? Maybe you didn't look the part, but you are the part. Like you created the part in your own life. Like it's like, maybe you didn't look the part, but you had the goods, right? Maybe somebody didn't have the goods, but they looked the part. But then they recognized that you had something, you had the goods. But then it's like they humiliated you because you didn't look the part, because they looked the part. That's all that they had. They were clinging to what they felt that they had. And they were taking out something on you for what they felt like they didn't have. Doesn't mean that they didn't necessarily have it, but it's something that they felt that you had that they didn't have. So, but instead of seeing everything that they had and more, every chance that they had and were given and more, they had to take something out on you for the chance that they feel like that they didn't get by not being what it was that you are, simply being who it is that you are. What's coming for the collector? Or what's coming for these gossipers, right? What's coming for these gossipers? Somebody's crown is going to be taken away from them. Like it's like, I don't know, some sort of owner of a business. It's like they're going to be feeling owned by somebody else. Somebody who's that, like, I don't know, something, it's like their power, they feel like their power, they're losing control of their power. It's like spirit is stripping them down to face themselves. Because spirit is, it's like, because you're done with something and you're sovereign. You are sovereign over your own energy. You're like, absolutely not. Say whatever you're going to say. But because I know the truth of who that I am, and I know I took accountability for me and all of my shit, and I continue to do that every single day. It's like, I mean, say whatever it is that you want. I'm focusing on myself. I'm not even focusing on you. Because what is that going to do to serve me? But someone spying on you because they feel like they're losing control? I mean, they're losing control of something in their mind where they lie to themselves. So it's like some sort of denial is being stripped away. So someone cannot be in denial anymore. Or when somebody's around you, it's like they're having a hard time being in denial of something inside of themselves. But you're not absorbing that anymore. You're not absorbing the humiliation ritual. You're not absorbing the energy. it's almost like, yeah, it's like, okay, so they say all these spells to try to control the energy, to try to make you feel powerless, right? Oh, we're all talking, we're all spelling over your energy. You're a sovereign being though. That's what's up. You're a sovereign being. It's like, okay, you're saying whatever you're saying, but I'm spirit itself. So you're trying to act like you're doing all this magic that's going to control me. But what if I know that I am a piece of God itself and you are also a piece of God? So if I am a piece of God, you're also a piece of God, and we're the exact same thing. And I decide that's not affecting me because I know exactly what that is. I know exactly where that comes from. I know exactly that that comes from a weakness inside of yourself, where you feel something, you feel powerless because of something that happened to you that made you feel powerless, and how you're choosing to deal with that, as opposed to how I'm choosing to deal with that. How you're choosing to deal with that is trying to have power over me. How I'm choosing to deal with that is having that sovereign power over my own energy. Anything that you say, that can't affect me. The only way that it can affect me, your spells, your energy, the things that you throw at me, is if I buy into what you're doing. Is if I buy into that as if that is the truth. As if I buy into that fear that was programmed into me to feel afraid, to feel powerless, to feel accosted, to feel abused, to feel, why is this happening? Why is my mom doing this to me? Why is my dad, where they're all lying to me, they're all colluding, why are they all talking behind my back? It's like, you already know why. You're learning why. You're learning how to take your power back. That's why this other humiliation ritual with people that, or just like people in your community, that's why it happened. So that you could be like, absolutely not. It doesn't matter what you say. It doesn't matter what you do. I know who I am. I know what I've been through. I know what my intention was. You're trying to make other people feel like my intention was something that it wasn't. You cannot affect me, and that cannot affect my destiny. It cannot affect my energy. Maybe it did affect your energy for a while, but it's been the boot camp that's been teaching you how to learn, okay, cool, I'm sovereign. You can't fuck with my energy, so you're just doing this to yourself. It's like a landmine at this point. You're just like, okay, if you want to say it, it's not congruent. It's not something is not congruent. It doesn't make sense. Like, people can feel it in this room of people, wherever they are, whatever is going on. It's like your name's being brought up. People are saying things, and people feel uncomfortable with the person trying to say things. People, even the person that's like, oh yeah, like talking to the person who's bringing you up. It's like, even they feel like weird. They feel bad. They feel guilty. What do they feel? What do they feel? 11103. Somebody doesn't want to judge you. They feel like they don't even, it's like, why are we judging this person? Like, what is going on? Somebody feels sick. Yeah, somebody loves you. It's like somebody actually secretly loves what you do. They do not judge what you do. Somebody else wants them. Somebody loves you in this group of people, and they do not want to judge you. They feel like they don't have a leg to stand on. I've been getting that. Not a leg to stand on. Not a leg to stand on. Like, I get it. It's been repeating. Somebody doesn't have a leg to stand on. They do not have a leg to stand on when it comes to judging you and being able to judge you. Be able to cast judgment your way. Somebody is like, okay, it's like you're the only one that's judging this person for this though. Like, you're trying to create a problem where there isn't a problem though. You're just being petty. It's like you're just being mean. It's like somebody's like, you're mean. Like, why are you so mean? Like, someone's all in a tizzy. Someone loves you. It's like, do you hate this person or do you like secretly love them? Because why are you bringing them up so much? Because of something where they don't feel worthy of something? Somebody somebody actually deeply regrets doing something, but then they deny that they regret it. So they have to like, because they feel like, I don't know, you walking away from them made them question their own worth. But you were walking away from them because they made you question your worth through how they treated you. Somebody wanted to like bully you. Like, somebody was like, a group of girls like wanted to bully you, and they were literally being like they were in elementary school, and then you walking away reflected back to them how they were acting like high school bullies or elementary school bullies. It's like, did you never grow out of elementary school? I guess not. So someone wanted you to regress and revert back to like elementary school days of how you reacted, and maybe you felt like you did. You were like, why is this happening? Like, I'm an adult. And then it's just like, oh yeah, I'm a sovereign being. No one can cast a spell on me and have it affect me. Like, you are God itself. You are a piece, and everything is God, and you are a piece of God itself. So it's like they want you to buy into the programming, into your own mind, that you would even be fearful of them casting a spell at all, because even if they do, whether they do or don't, it can't affect you. If you decide that it doesn't affect you, if you decide that you know who you are, if you decide that the laws that you work by are like the laws of the universe, right? Period. Just to close out this reading. Yeah, there's a whistleblower, guys. There's a whistleblower in this group of people that are like, what's going on over there? Like, that's a lie. That person's been lying. That person's been fabricating events or fabricating stories or twisting the truth about this person. Or it's like they tried to humiliate you because you were the whistleblower. They betrayed you because you're a whistleblower. I'm getting like report back to spirit. You reported back to spirit about something. It's like they tried to humiliate you because they knew that you would expose something that you observed when you were doing something that you were doing. That's why. You observed the way that they treated you and the way that they treated other people. And they knew that you were intelligent enough, and you are intelligent enough you're a mover and shaker. You are an influential person. So they are afraid that your influence was going to expose their inappropriate, mean, immature behavior, vindictive. So because of that, that's why they spread a lie about you to try to control you, how other people saw you. But they can't control you because you're a sovereign being, because you are spirit itself. And you're not going to let the thought of them doing something to control you, make you feel bad, make you feel paranoid, the same way that you felt, the same victimized way that you felt when you were younger. I know that you felt all those things, but then it's getting to the point where you're just like, I don't want to feel that way anymore. It's going to get to a point where you're just like, I don't have to feel this way. Because the right people are going to see my energy. It's about energy at this point. So basically it's about energy at this point, and someone's energy is being exposed. And there's somebody in this group of people that's like a whistleblower. It's like you're not the only whistleblower. There was like a sleeper cell. It's like now all of a sudden it's being activated, and they're like, that's a lie. That was a lie. They lied about the collective the whole time. Or someone's starting to examine the past and be like, was that like, oh, wide awake. There you go. It's because you're wide awake. It's because you had a firm boundary. It's because you knew your own worth. Where this person treated you like you were worthless on purpose. So that you would start to feel worthless. So that you would take that, it puts the lotion on its skin. So that you would absorb that poison of how they don't feel good inside themselves. That's why they wanted to have power over you. Because they saw your worth. Maybe even before you saw your own worth. So then it was like, put you in, let me dig this hole for you. Right? Dig this narrative so you fall down that hole. It puts the lotion on its skin. Put that poison on your skin. Believe this about yourself. What I'm saying to other people. Believe this. Smother it on your skin. Put it all over your face. You're wearing that. The shame that I don't want to see inside of myself. The ugliness that I don't want to see about my own behavior. I'm going to project that all onto you and hope that you take this lotion and put it all over your skin. And you're just like, yeah, I got some wet wipes here and I'm just taking this off because I'm done. Because I know who I am. Okay? I'm wide awake to the truth of why you do what you do. And you feel compassion for the fact that these people are like little children walking around in adult bodies and they're so emotionally immature. You don't have to hope that you're protected anymore, is what I want to say to you. You don't have to hope. Just know that you are protected. Just know. You don't have to hope that the universe is going to teach these people a lesson. You don't have to hope for that anymore. You just have to know that it is what it is because it is what it is because they are a reflection of you and you are a reflection of them and you learned the lesson that they taught you through their misbehavior, through their unkindness, through their cruelty, through their bullying. You learned the lesson of, oh, okay, I don't have to let that affect me. That's your shit, literally. You are literally going around treating people like that. Literally. And like, you think that you're gonna like fool people, but no, it's like, there are people who are waking up all over the world who are seeing through the charades, who are seeing through the bullshit, who are seeing through the narcissistic family systems masquerading as whatever they're masquerading as. That way of having power over, so that they don't have to look inside of themselves and see where they feel powerless because of whatever happened to them. You don't have to hope, right? You don't have to hope for a better future. It's just like you're creating the better future right now. You don't have to you don't have to hope to be seen or understood anymore, because there are people who are starting to see and understand where they misunderstood you and the situation and what was going on, right? There are people who are starting to make an oath to themselves to change because of the way that they've seen that you were put through things that were extremely cruel and unfair and unjust. And you created justice for yourself, and you're creating justice for yourself by walking away from things that people didn't even want to see that that's what actually was going on. Because they don't want to see that that's the way that it is, because they don't want to look into the darkness. But you weren't afraid to look into the darkness. You've never been afraid. You've learned to love the darkness as a part of yourself, because it is, because it's a part of everything that you are. Just to close out this reading, Spirit. So any confirmations, just what's coming for these people? What's coming for these gossipers? Spirit, archangels, Spirit, God, universe, creator, consciousness, love, light, the shadow, the everything, that everything is all at once. What do you want this collective to know? What's going on with these gossipers? What's coming for these gossipers? Some of them are starting to have love and wit, like they're starting to cultivate the wisdom inside of themselves to understand that they weren't loving you, that what they were doing was not loving, and they're starting to realize. It's like because they feel you pulling away from absorbing anything anymore, because you just observe it, and then you're not absorbing it, and you're not playing into their hand, you're not placating, you're not rushing to, oh, it's okay, like you're not, like you're just like, yeah, okay, oh, I see that, yeah. You're not reacting, you're gray rocking. It's like someone is like, like it's like, oh my gosh, what does this mean about me? And it's like, yeah, I guess that's a good question. What does it mean? Why did you do that? Why did you say that way? Why did you choose to say that to me? Why did you choose to say that to me? Was it to make me feel bad? Was it to make me feel excluded? Was it to make me feel not good enough because you don't feel good enough deep inside of yourself? Was it for me to question my worth because you question your worth? So you wanted to see me squirm. You wanted to see me question my worth because that's how you feel inside of yourself? When you compare yourself to somebody else, when you compare yourself to the collective, or what like whatever is going on, is that what was going on? Because I feel like that was what was going on. What's coming for these people? Ego and hate. So love and wisdom and ego and hate, they're like, it's like cognitive dissonance. I don't know, now I'm getting like monks chanting or like medieval chanting. It's like, or something like that, like cognitive dissonance, like, I don't know why, something about chanting, something about the medieval times, something about like men in freaking cloaks in churches singing with each other. And then all of a sudden there's like one discordant note and everyone like turns around and it's like, they're like, you're out of tune. And they're like, no, I'm not. And they're like, yeah, you are. And they're like, no, I'm not. And they're like, dude, you're out of tune. That sounds like crap. Like what you're saying is not in alignment. Like what you're saying, it doesn't make sense, man. It's making you look bad, dude. Like it's making, like, dude, everyone can hear it, man. Dude, everyone can hear that you're out of tune, man. Like, I don't even know, man. Like, dude, you know what I mean? That's what's happening. For like, someone's like singing a note about you, and then everyone's like, dude. I'm literally hearing someone like, come on, man. I'm getting Stacy. Come on, Stacy. Edith. Eden. Garden of Eden. Theft and destruction. So it's like if you choose the love, if you choose to forgive yourself, if you choose to take accountability, if you choose to see that that wasn't loving and to make up and pray and to be like, and to change that, okay, cool. But then if like you choose the hate, if you choose ego and hate, then it's like leading to theft and destruction. Knowledge of good and bad. They're like, it's like people are like, okay, it's like literally someone was like, I was wrong to do that. Loss of control. I shouldn't have done that. Why did I do that? But they don't want to see inside themselves, but they can't run away. It's like they keep on, it's like the road runner. It's like meet. It's like they keep on, guys, it's like somebody keeps on running their head into a wall. Self-atonement. It's inside of themselves. You're not absorbing it anymore. So they can't, so it has nowhere else to go except back to them for them to deal with. You're not absorbing their energy anymore. So they have to deal with it within themselves. The things that they did, the way that they treated you, how they were actually treated before, that caused them to feel like they needed to have power over other people to be powerful when they're God themselves. So it's like they were tricked into feeling that that's how you get power, instead of that they are the power, that you are the power. They have to submit to love. They have to submit, but it's like through that, what do they have to feel? What do they have to feel first to get to that? Somebody let you down, and now somebody's going through the same thing that they didn't help you through. Somebody let you down. They were an enabler. They were a bystander. Someone was a bystander. And they let you go through this terrible shit, and they didn't validate you because they were like, well, I don't know, I'm still like in the system and I'm still like fitting in with these people, but so I guess it's you, like, so I guess it's a you thing. Like, that's the energy. They might not have said that, but that was the energy. It's like, well, I'm like, meh. It's like, so, but now they're going to go through the same thing that you went through. That's what's happening. It's not nice, it sucks, but that's what's happening and so the same way, yeah, that's what's happening. They're going to go through the same thing that what you went through. Some of them, somebody who's a bystander is going to go through the same humiliation ritual that you went through, that they didn't help you through, that they didn't validate, that they gaslit you. They were a part of the system of gaslighting of you to control you. They were a flying monkey, basically. So somebody's a flying monkey, but you're not the Wicked Witch of the West, so, I mean, so why are they flying around you? And you're just like, I'm not even Dorothy either. I'm me. So I'm not playing a role in your game anymore? So. Somebody wishes that they didn't neglect you. Somebody wishes that they didn't react the way that they reacted. Somebody's reacting to the way that you're neglecting to do what you used to do to make them feel comfortable about their own shit, basically. Somebody's like very reacting to the disconnect because they're like, oh my God, this person is not absorbing my energy anymore, absorbing my story that allows me to live comfortably within, whilst making that other person beneath me and uncomfortable and submitting to a story that is dishonoring to them as a soul. So, but now all of a sudden someone is like, it's like something feels tight. It's like this collar. It's like, I don't know, now they're like, there's a collar on me. Somebody's like, I don't know, somebody's in a business suit. They're like, I want to take this off. Somebody's like uncomfortable. What else do they feel? There's something about your fearless trust and faith in your own self and your own soul that's making them afraid, and seeing where they don't trust themselves, where they don't have real faith in something in their lives. Just to close out this reading, anything that the collective needs to know that's coming for them or for them to ponder on at this time? Psychic development. You're observing something and you're like, yep, know that, I know what that is, I see that, I'm not questioning anymore, you're not questioning anymore. You're learning not to question yourself, because this entire thing wanted you to question yourself. It wanted you to get in your head to be like, oh my God, why did they say that to me? Because something inside themselves, that's why and then they wanted to pull at your energy. Somebody is like trying to, a little troll underneath a bridge is like poking his head out from the bridge and throwing a rock at you because of what you're saying. because he wants you to get back in your place, get back in your box. Somebody wants to put you in your place because you're making him feel outside of where it's like he doesn't even know what's going on. I think that you're in the wrong place. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like somebody's like, you shouldn't be doing that. Go back in your place. It's like, who are you to tell me what my place is, to be honest with you? I think you're in the wrong place if you think that you're going to put me back in my place. You know, I lived that the first, 29 years of my life. Thank you very much. I'm not going to go back in the box anymore. But thank you for exposing the fact that you feel like I need to go back in the box. Thank you for exposing, like, the box that you're in. You're literally exposing your down card. Like, you're showing your down card. Somebody's sad that you're not struggling, and that's sad. It's very sad. And I feel like they feel sad that they feel that way. It's sad. Why are you sad that someone isn't struggling the way that you'd hope them that they would struggle? Why would you wish that on someone for them to struggle? It's like you don't want anyone to struggle, but you understand that someone is going to struggle. They're struggling with themselves. They're struggling with what they did. They're struggling with, like, how they treated another person. You don't want someone to struggle, but you're observing the fact that someone is struggling. You're observing the fact that someone is struggling. You're not happy about the fact that someone is struggling. You're just observing the fact that someone is struggling. This person who made you struggle, or who wanted you to struggle, or who didn't help you when you were struggling. This person who added to your burden instead of lessening your burden. You were trying to lessen this person's burden, but this person, like, wants you to be burdened. Someone has to deal with the fact that they want you to be burdened. Because they feel burdened, because they feel like you don't have a burden, the same burden that they have, but they don't know the burdens that you've had to carry. They don't know all the burdens that you've let go of, that you've released those burdens. They don't even know the burdens that you're carrying right now, that you don't always show your down card, but somebody's actually showing their down card, reacting to the fact that they feel like you're not showing your down card or something like that. Yeah, it's all good. Someone's reacting to the fact that they feel like everything's all good, but they don't know your life. They don't know your struggles. They don't know anything about you. They're perceiving you from their own lens, from their own relationship to themselves. They're perceiving you through their own relationship to themselves. And you're observing. You're learning to observe, not absorb their perception of you based on their relationship to themselves. Any last card for the collective? Yeah, discernment. You're observing, not absorbing. You're observing, not absorbing. Period. Any last card for the collective, Spirit? Oh, wait, just really quick. What is coming for the collective? I love these cards. What is coming for the collective? I didn't pull these cards for you. What is coming for the collective, Spirit? Loyalty. People who are loyal to you because they like you. Not because they like what they can get from you. Or they like what you can do for them, or how you help them. This loyal to you as a person, being like, I want to stand up for that person. I'm going to support that person because I want to be supported. I want to treat people the way that I want to be treated because I know what it means to be treated the way that I don't want to be treated. You're going to have loyal people in your life, a loyal friend, a loyal group of people, a loyal person. You're inviting loyalty into your life by being loyal to your own energy, honoring your own energy, being loyal to your own soul. To the fact that you were made to feel like you needed to be loyal to other people's energies to make them feel comfortable. So that go back in your box, go back down your hole, put the lotion on its skin, and you're like, yeah, so I dug myself a staircase out of this hole. I left the lotion at the bottom of the hole. I didn't put it on. I don't need to put it on. I don't need to stay here. I don't need to stay in this box that you wanted to put me in. I don't need to put me in my place. Like, who are you to put me in my place? Why do you feel like you need to put me in my place? It's because of how you feel inside of yourself. Where's your place? Like, is this the wrong place? Are you in the wrong place? Criticism. For being loyal to yourself. Criticism by these people. Like, these people continue to criticize you. Because you're submitting to a higher order that they don't want to see, that they're not submitting to that. They're still submitting to a system that is disempowering to them, is why they're criticizing you. because they're submitting to this powerlessness inside of themselves because of the way that they were victimized and the way that you were victimized. But being in your power makes another person feel like confused because they're used to people being in power to get power over, but you're embodying power to help other people embody that same power, not to compete, not to compare, not to be one up or one over or anything like that. So somebody like doesn't know how to deal with you just being in your power, inside yourself, being sovereign with themselves. So they have a problem with that because it shows them where they feel like that they're not in power inside of themselves. It's like all that, yeah, so all the indiscretion and the untruth and the traitorous behavior of these people is going to create the fall of an empire. The fall of somebody's empire. Catastrophe, confirmation. The fall of an empire is happening. You're going to be able to observe the fall of an empire, not to gloat. It doesn't make you better. It's just like, well, yeah, because if you're going to do that to people, if you're going to try to go out of your way to be unkind and cruel and mean to people, if you're going to try to go out of your way to spread lies about people, like, what do you expect to happen? Because there's a spirit here. There's a freaking higher order. Like, there's a freaking, the laws of the universe here, okay? It's jealousy. You're going to be protected. You're already protected by other people's jealousy because you are the protection itself and you know what it is and why they feel that way. So if somebody does something out of jealousy or out of envy to try to make you feel less about yourself, it's because they feel less about themselves because they're jealous of something that you have, right? Or someone that you have. So they want to see if they can have power over you another way because of where they feel powerless inside themselves. So they want to harvest your energy and siphon your energy. And you're just, so when you feel that tug, you're just like, I know exactly what you're doing anyways. I don't even have to react to it. You want me to react to it. You want me to react to what you're saying. You want me to react to what you're saying. So it's like this, the fact that you are this fountain of wisdom is like a catastrophe for these people because it's showing the truth of who you are and the truth about their lies and the way that they spoke lies about you, they spread lies about you. And there's light of understanding is magnetizing this fertility and fruitfulness for you and this complete liberation. You are independent, you are free, you are being completely liberated from this energy. That's where I feel called to end this reading. I love you guys and I'll see you at the next video. Bye.